Hi, it's Sarah Melo here, the CEO, founder, and principal of Sarah Melo Tarot Academy. Very interesting to share something to you today. So we are going to navigate away from my usual tarot and also horoscope and zodiac and also star sign or even astrology kind of post, because we're going to do an unboxing today. So what are we going to unbox today? I received a package in my mail over here, and it came all the way from King's Road, Quarry Bay in Hong Kong. So, I mean, as a woman, right? As a woman, definitely, not only just women, I think everyone, when they receive package in the mail, it's always it feels like Christmas, because it's yay, present. So I'm so excited to open this, especially because it's an international package. So let's see what's in the bag. So this is the package. It's a very, very solid box. And I want to show you this present that I got called the Circle Premium. Can you see? It's from this company called Circle DNA. The website is www.circledna.com, and it's from Hong Kong. So what this is actually DNA, premium DNA kit. And also what is so special about it is this brand in particular is known to be the world's most comprehensive DNA test kit. So because we're doing an unboxing right now, like I say, the box is quite solid, but there's this kind of wrapping over it, also made of cardboard. And behind the cardboard, there's actually instructions over here. So let me read it out. Circle Premium 500 plus reports across 20 categories, the most comprehensive DNA test in the industry, one test for a lifetime. So you just only need to do it once, to know about yourself, and for your lifetime, you need to do it over and over again. So Circle Premium is designed for those who take health and wellness seriously, understand everything your genes can tell you about cancer and disease risks, optimal diet and nutrition, family planning, and much more. Discover actionable insights that help you take control of your health. So over here, it shows all the reports that you will get, and what you also get, a free lifetime subscription on DNA updates, lifetime, including new categories and also report. So once you have I'm not sure because I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to assume based on the instructions here, free lifetime subscription on DNA updates means based on your DNA, they always update probably new categories and also reports. They will always upgrade it into your profile, so you don't need to do the test over and over again. So you also get 30 minutes consultation with a genetic counselor, which I'm going to assume in their head office in Hong Kong. 30 minutes consultation with a genetics trained health coach. Interesting. So the results will be ready within 18 business days. Analytical accuracy 99%. So it's over here, 99%. So let's go back to the box. So this is the box after you remove that cardboard layer. So over here it says, Circle DNA, your life DNA collection kit. Unlock the power to your DNA. Okay. I love this quote though. Maybe I should use it for my tarot business. Unlock your inner emotional self or whatever. So let's see, how do you open this? Okay, so you're actually supposed to pull it out. It's a bit like a mooncake box, but in a good way, because mooncake boxes are very, very beautiful and very, very designed really well and very solid. So there's a holographic sticker, holographic film here. Can you see? And okay, so make sure. I think you should. It's better for you that you make sure that there's that holographic film. that sticker, so that it means that it's sealed. Haven't been opened before. So once I pull it out, it looks like this. What does it say here? So there's white wording here. Say hello to you. A note from Danny. I don't know who Danny is. Maybe he's the founder of Circle K, because I was just skimming through the description, and there's a very cute. Oh, so cute. This thingy over here is actually a wristlet. So it's basically a Chinese wedding invitation card, but in white. Because you see, there's like a small note here, and you can like reuse this as like a wristlet, which is quite cute. So so just like I mentioned just now, Danny Yong is the CEO and also co-founder, and this is, I think it's a handwritten note, but I'm not sure. It looks like a handwritten note, but let's see what it says. Approach it with open arms and be prepared to make changes that will allow you to live a healthier and happier life. To further inspire your change, enclosed is our Circle of Change bracelet, which is this one. Thank you for making a difference. Prevention, not treatment. Danny Yong, CEO and co-founder. Okay, let me put it back in. And under the card, there's like this other small-ish kind of boxing kit. And to register this kit, okay, so they have like step by step instruction on how to do it. Register this kit, step 1. Download our app, which I've actually already downloaded on my phone. Let me show it to you. So over here, Circle DNA. So I've already downloaded it on my phone. Oh, okay, so it's to like create an account. Download our app and create your account to get started. Scan the QR code or go to download.circledna.com to get the app. Your sample will not be processed unless it's registered. So I would need to register it later. And then, but let's look what else is inside the box first. Oh, so it comes step by step. So it's on step 1. Then when you open like the first layer of cardboard, it's step 2, collect your sample. Do not eat, drink, smoke or chew gum for 30 minutes before collecting your saliva sample. Unfortunately, I just ate nasi lemak about 15 minutes ago. So I probably need to wait for another 15 minutes first before I do the actual test. And then, but then what else? So this is number 2, collect a sample. And this is how it looks. Wow, it looks like an actual like medical kit. And then there is, so I think this is like, this is another cardboard layer. So by removing it, there's like a small plastic piece of package, which I think after you take your saliva already, you put it inside and then you send it back to them to their lab in like Hong Kong. And then, so the third step is like return the sample. So there's like extra small steps on how to do it. And over here, like small steps on how to, get your saliva sample. So I need to wait for another 15 minutes before I can take a sample of my saliva, because like I mentioned, I just ate lunch. I just had like nasi lemak just now. Every Malaysian's like favorite food, right? It's like our national dish. But anyways, just to tell you a little about like my interest in doing this DNA test. So as a tarot reader, or like, when people go for like tarot reading or astrology reading or feng shui reading, or even like doing like health check, or even like DNA test, right? The emotions that you have is actually roughly the same. It's either you are really, really scared, or like you're really excited. Because why a lot of people, they are scared is because there are some things that they do not want to face. For example, and most of the time, right, by hunch or by instinct, they know, right, there is like something wrong with it, either emotionally or psychologically or spiritually, or even like their health, right? They find that there's something wrong with it, but sometimes they don't want to face the truth. So, but the other half of those who actually seek this kind of like actual alternative healing, or even like actual like health checks and all that, they get very excited because it's quite exciting in a way, because you discover more things about yourself. But whatever it is, whether it's like tarot reading or a DNA test, always go and like just like the small little letter just now, always like proceed with an open mind. Even for tarot reading, it's just a guidance to help you. It's really up to you whether you want to follow or not. Likewise, right, with this like Circle DNA health kit. So, but what I'm most interested is like 3 of it. Firstly is the ancestry one, because I'm such a emo person. I like watching all those like YouTube videos and also like Facebook videos where they found like long lost brother, or I'm such an emo person because I always watch it and I cry my eyes out. So because of that influence, so I was always like interested to like look at all this like DNA test kit. In fact, I was actually looking online at another competitor company in the US, but apparently like Circle DNA, right, it is much more comprehensive. So it don't just look at your ancestry. It also looks at like health, diet that you should follow, your stress level, and also music and like your how artistic you are, whether it has got to do with like your genes or not. So those, I mean, the top three that I'm most interested in, right? Firstly is an ancestry one, because since I was a kid, thousands of people have asked me, you Chinese or you Malay or you mix So when I was young, right, I was quite offended because I'm Chinese. But as I got older, I'm actually quite proud to look mixed in a way because, I have a very exotic face that helps me stand out. And also, I'm gonna say, many people have complimented my sharp features. So a lot of people ask me, it's like, how come your features is so sharp? Are you, are you mixed? So I always joke, right? It's like, but actually, right, like few months back, I actually met a psychic, so I did not go and see her. She actually brought her son over to my studio in Puchong Jaya to meet me because they were things that she felt, and then she told her son, but her son didn't believe what she said. So apparently, whatever came out in my tarot cards, was what she told her son. So I was like the double confirmation. But while she was here, she started to like see things in a way and felt my aura. And then she asked me the same thing, are you mixed? Then I said, I'm not sure. I say, everyone asks me that. It's like my most common question, right, in my entire life. Everyone always asks me, are you mixed? But then I told her, I think I am like Baba-Nyonya-ish or Peranakan, but from like the Penang lineage. And she looked at me, she was like, but no, I think you've got Siamese blood. So Siamese blood is like Thai. So since then, I was actually like damn bloody curious to know about my ancestry. As I was like working in advertising, I actually worked in advertising for 10 years and I resigned from my advertising corporate career late last year and came back early this year to start my business and also to pursue my PhD studies. But when I was traveling around like Southeast Asia, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and also Indonesia, everyone thinks I'm originally from that country. Like I have like this really Southeast Asian face, but not like Chinese face. Like people from China wouldn't know that I'm Chinese. And a lot of Malaysian, especially Malaysian Chinese, they don't think that I'm Chinese because of like my features. So that's why I'm very, very curious. And I'm not sure whether it's like law of attraction and like the universe granting certain wishes or something like that. But I'm actually really, really surprised when like Circle DNA approached me to ask me whether I want to try this product. So the first one that I'm really, really interested in is like ancestry. Second one is definitely physical and like personality traits, which includes like music and dance and all that. Because I'm someone who's extremely artistically and musically inclined, this is actually something that I have this like secret wish of like passing it down to my children eventually. But however, my family, yeah, they're quite musically inclined. Both my older brother can carry a tune very well. My younger brother plays the guitar, acoustic, electric, and also classical guitar. And my mom, somewhat, she loves dancing and she loves music also somewhat. And my dad, yeah, he plays the keyboard, so he loves music. So I don't know whether it is related to genetic or is it like me itself. So physical traits, definitely also I wish my sharp features can be passed down to my future children. So yeah, so I'm interested in that. So the third one that I'm really, really interested in is like to look at like my skin. Definitely actually I've suffered from bad skin for many, many years since high school. That's like more than 15 years already. And I know that my bad skin actually comes from my dad's side of the family, because my dad's side of the family, yes, my dad's side of the family, everyone has tan skin and like somewhat like mixed features, but they also suffer from terrible skin. So because of that, I think it's like a dominant gene. So I also suffer from very, very bad skin. The second one that I'm really interested. Then, apart from skin, I'm also interested to look at allergic reaction and my allergies also. Because number one, I'm also very, very sensitive. I'm allergic to a lot of things, like a lot of facial products. I'm allergic to certain drugs and certain food, which I will not tell you, just in case any of you want to assassinate me one day. I'm just kidding. So anyways, like I mentioned just now, it's quite simple. It's just like a 3-step process. Step 1 is to activate the kit, which I will do so in a bit. I need to create the account and also scan the box over here. Step 2 is to collect the sample, which I'm still waiting because I just had lunch just now. I had nasi lemak. Nasi lemak ayam goreng berempah for lunch just now, so I roughly need to wait for another 10 minutes. And the third step is to return the sample. So I would return it tomorrow by post. I think that address is in Hong Kong, and you will actually get your result like in 18 business day. So after I get back my result in 18 business day, let's see what's the result. So right now, because I've already downloaded the app for Circle DNA over here, I'm going to create an account. So to create an account, so over here, activate the kit, scan the code. Over here, scan the code. So I'm gonna scan the code. Okay, so if you're not able to scan the code, you can input the 14-digit code, which what I'm doing right now. I registered the kit with my phone app, the Circle DNA phone app, and I have like waited for half an hour already because I didn't know that you're not supposed to not eat before you take your saliva. So I've waited 30 minutes because I had nasi lemak for lunch just now, and being nasi lemak, it's much more stronger in flavor. So I waited an additional like 10 minutes before I take my saliva. But now I'm ready to take the saliva sample, and I'm following the instructions inside the box. It is step number 2, collect your sample. So let's do it. Oh my God, this is so scary. It reminds me like during high school time when we do all those like experiment. Thank God I've got my scissors here, so it's easy to open it up. And then I'm like so scared to open it because I don't want to touch it with my fingers. So can I do it the other way around? Like I open from the bottom and I pull the end out. So I got the tip. It's like a cotton bud, basically a very extra long cotton bud. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna next rub your cheeks on like 10 times on both sides. So I'm gonna do it now. Also be careful because there is like a bit of liquid inside here. Let me open it up. Oh my God. And then break the part where it's like red. Can you see the score point? So you're gonna break it. Okay, got it. And screw it back tightly because there's a liquid inside. And then screw the cap back onto the tube, shake 10 times to cover and the swab tip completely with the liquid inside the tube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. After that, you post it back to them by putting it back into this white box, and then you're all done. So all I need to do is to wait 18 business days. Oh wait, hang on. You don't just put it back into the box. You have to put it inside this sample return bag. So to return your sample, seal it in the bag, place the cap tube inside the sample return bag and seal the bag. Do not remove the absorbent pad from the bag. So there's like an absorbent pad here. Do not remove it. Make sure it's screwed tightly. Ship back the sealed sample, return back inside this box and seal the box for return. And there you go. So just send it back to them, and it'll be like 18 business days. So I can't wait. Sorry, I'm quite excited actually to see, what is my ancestry and genetic makeup. Stay tuned for the next video on what is my result. Remember to subscribe, remember to click like, and also share this video.